Pilates and Yoga located in Warren, New Jersey. Today I'll be teaching a short sequence of Pilates mat exercises. As I'm teaching, I'll be watching to make sure that my clients are incorporating the 6 key principles of Pilates, which are breath, precision, flow, concentration, center, and control. Before I begin every class, I always start by assessing the clients first. That way I'll know if there's any modifications that are needed during the exercise. I'd like to introduce you to Alana. She's an intermediate student with scoliosis. And Adam, he's a beginner student with tight low back, tight hamstrings, and tight calf muscles. Shall we begin? I'll have Alana start standing up. And Adam, you'll stay down on the ground since you're a beginner. Go ahead, stand nice and tall. Cross one arm over the other. Cross one foot over the other. Think of pulling everything in and up as you carefully lower down to the ground without flopping. Good. Uncross the arms and roll all the way down. And Adam, go ahead and turn towards me and lie all the way down. Let's just take a couple minutes to take a nice deep breath in and exhale and allow that back to really imprint onto the mat. Again, nice deep breath in and exhale. The 100 is traditionally taught with the legs hovering about 2 inches off the mat, as long as the back can stay imprinted to the mat. With that said, I'll be making a modification for both Alana and Adam today. I want you guys to lower your legs as low as you possibly can, as long as those backs stay flat on the mat. Please remember that when we're doing the 100, at any time if your neck gets tired, or you start to feel any kind of strain or discomfort in the neck, please place your head back down. Also, if you start to feel any discomfort in the low back, please bend the legs back into a tabletop position. I will actually have you both start in tabletop. Bend your knees back on in to a tabletop position. Tabletop means knee in line with the hip and knee in line with the ankle. The arms are nice and long. Go ahead and pull everything in and up that center line. Lift the head, curl on up, and extend the legs out nice and long, as low as you possibly can get them without coming away from the mat with that back. Reach the arms long and begin to pump. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Deep breath in and out. 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wrap those thighs and out. 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 4, 5, navel to spine and out. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hold. Curl a little bit deeper. Squeeze a little bit deeper. And now roll back down. Allow the legs to lower back down. Good. Reach the arms up to the ceiling for the roll up. The arms reach on up. And you can bring them back slightly as long as the rib cage doesn't pop away from the mat. Okay? Shoulder blades are down, tummy is nice and tight. Again, rotate from the top of the thigh. And Adam, actually, I'm going to have you scoot down a little bit. And we're going to use a strap for you today. Okay. Really rotate, heels are together, toes are apart. Reach those arms back on up and drop the rib cage. Take a nice deep breath in. Focus on pulling everything up that center line. Inhale, exhale, and roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Rounding over those legs. Drop the head in between the arms and keep the shoulders relaxed. Drop the shoulder blades down a little bit more. Beautiful. Press navel to spine. Begin to tuck the pelvis and slowly roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. Find your lower, your middle, your upper, your shoulder blades, and then your head. Perfect. Drop your rib cage down. Imprint that back. Deep breath in. Inhale and exhale. Slowly rolling on up 1 vertebrae at a time. Good. Palms are face down. Slide your shoulders back. Begin to tuck the tailbone under. Shoulders down a little bit more. And rolling back down 1 vertebrae at a time. Good. And we got a little crooked, so we're just going to adjust you a little bit. Inhale. Exhale there, out, rolling on up. This is a great exercise to stretch out the back, to also stretch the hamstrings all the way down towards the heels. Relax those shoulders. Good. Begin to tuck the tailbone under, rolling down 1 vertebrae at a time. Exhaling once the shoulder blades touch the mat. Nice. Bring your arms back down by your side. Next is the rollover. Again, the rollover is traditionally taught with the legs hovering about 2 inches off the mat. However, I will have you both bring your legs to the position that you can keep them in as long as the back stays nice and flat. Please take the feet out of the strap for you, Adam. Bend your knees back into that tabletop, and you can bend your knees into a tabletop as well. All right. Keeping your head down and stretch those arms nice and long. Press the sides of the shoulder blades down. Open up across the chest and the collarbone. Keep space for your neck. Engage that powerhouse and stretch the legs on up. Keep the rib cage down. Reaching the legs up and over. Flex the feet, open nice and wide. And very slowly start to roll back down, one vertebrae at a time, trying to keep your thighs close to your chest, trying to keep your head down. You want to make sure there's no tension in that neck. Zip those legs together. So Adam, those legs are dropping down a little too low for you for today. Tummy is nice and tight. Stretch the arms a little bit longer. Space for the neck. Squeeze your stomach. Drop your rib cage down. Reach the legs up and over. Open, a little bit wider than your shoulders. Flex the feet. And very slowly roll down, one vertebrae at a time. And that's perfect. Right to there, so that way you won't arch away from the mat. Tummy nice and tight. Zip those inner thighs together. Aim the tailbone down, or reach the legs up and over. Open slightly wider than your shoulders. Flex those toes. Get that hamstring to heel stretch and begin to roll down one vertebrae at a time. Good. Zip together. And now we're going to reverse it. Open the legs. Reach over. Zip the inner thighs. Draw the thighs together. And very slowly roll down. Again, articulating the spine. Find your upper, your middle, your lower. Perfect. Keep the ribs down. And again, open those legs. Reach up and over. Flex the feet. Stretch long. Good. Draw together. And very slowly roll back down, one vertebrae at a time. Relax the neck. Relax the shoulders. One more time. Go ahead and open the legs. Reach up and over. Squeeze navel to spine. Draw the legs together. Zipping the inner thighs. Very slowly roll down, one vertebrae at a time. Good. Once you come down, keep your legs up towards the ceiling. And then lengthen your left leg all the way down onto the mat. Keep your right leg up. Perfect. Getting ready for single straight leg stretch. Now Adam, since you're tighter, I want you to bend your bottom leg. There we go. So you're going to keep that nice and flat to help keep the pelvis nice and even and to help support that lower back. Stretch the arms straight and open across the chest. Both of you, reach your legs up. Good. Think of aiming your tailbone down. Beautiful. So you can stretch from your hamstring all the way to your heel. Allow to drop your ribcage down just a little bit more. Perfect. Slight rotation of the leg. Perfect. And we do our leg circles. Open, down and around, and lift up one. Accent is on the up. Open, down and around, lift up two. Don't open so wide that you move in the hips. Open, down and around, lift up three. Good. Open, down and around. Up four. Accent on the up. Open, down and around. Up five. Reverse. Lengthen down. Open out and around one. Good. Lengthen down. Open around two. Lengthen down, open around three. Keep this hip quiet. Open down and around four. Open down and around five. Bend the knee in. Give yourself a little bit of a stretch. Hug that knee in. There we go. Nice little stretch. And exchange legs. Before we begin the next side, Adam, with your leg that's staying bent, it's still very active. So when you extend this leg up, you want to make sure that you're engaging that inner thigh so the knee is not wobbling around, okay? Keeping the pelvis nice and even. All right, go ahead and lift your left leg back on up. Tummy is nice and tight. And then rotation slightly from the hip. Ribs are dropped. Stretch the arms. Create space for your neck. Shoulder blades down. And here we go. Cross down and around and lift up. Accent on the up. Cross down and around, lift up. Don't let anything else move. Cross down and around and lift up. Cross down and around, lift up. Cross down and around and lift up. Reverse. Open, down and around, accent up. Open, down and around and up. Open, down and around and up. Open, down and around and up. One more. Open, down and around and up. Bend the knee back and give yourself a well-deserved stretch. Hug that leg in. Enjoy that stretch. And good. Stretch the legs out nice and long on the mat. And stretch those up. Transitions are just as important as we move from one exercise to the next. That helps us get that flow. So reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, roll all the way up to sitting. Good. All right, place your hands by your seat. Bend your knees. Now, do not drag your tushy. You want to lift your tushy up and bring your tushy towards your heels. Good. Working on rolling like a ball. That's perfect. You can walk your feet out just a little bit more, Adam. Nice. Grab a hold of the ankles. Good. See if you can just find your balance first. So keep the heels together, hands are down, shoulders are relaxed. You're pressing the navel into the spine, and then place the feet back on down. Good. Engage that powerhouse. And again, find that balance. Good. Hold. And then place the feet back on down. Shoulders are relaxed. And again, one more time. Find that balance. And place the feet back down. Because both of you can balance just fine, we're going to go ahead and roll. But listen to the breath. It's an inhale as you roll back and exhale as you come up. And you only roll back to the base of the shoulder blades. Tummy is nice and tight. Lift the feet. Find your balance. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, come all the way up. Scoop and squeeze. Try not to place the feet down. Find your balance. And again, inhale, exhale, roll back. Come all the way up. Find that balance. Good. Hold. And place the feet down and relax for 1 second. So Adam, this is good. It's a great start of really finding that powerhouse, but I'm going to change your hand position for right now. I want to bring your hands back behind your thighs, okay? Try not to kick into the legs, but really find that stomach. And don't worry if you can't come all the way up, because it's really going to work on toning the powerhouse, and we will get there, I promise. So go ahead and lift the feet back up into that balanced position. Shoulder blades are down. Here we go. Let the breath help you. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, come all the way up. Scoop and squeeze. Try and find that balance. And inhale, exhale. And roll all the way up. Scoop and squeeze and hold. Good. Place the feet down flat. Stay where you are. And I'm just going to teach you another exercise. It's called the roll back, and that can also help you find rolling like a ball. So go ahead and place the feet down nice and flat. Scoot your tushy back just a little bit more so you're not so tight in those hips. Hands are going to stay back behind your thighs. And I want you to pull back into a strong C curve. So drop your head for a second and round back. Scoop and squeeze. Now hold. Pulling everything in and up. Exhale, round forward. Perfect. And again, inhale, round back. Tuck the tailbone under. Scoop and squeeze. Stay here. Hold. Exhale, round forward. And when we're rounding back, scoop and squeeze, hold, stay. Keep those feet flat, hold. Shoulders down. And exhale, round all the way up, sitting up nice and tall. Good. And that's a great way to keep practicing this exercise to get your rolling like a ball. That finishes our Pilates mat sequence. And I'd like to thank both my students for taking the time out of their day to come in and help me with this video. And I want to thank you for taking the time to watch my video. I'm very excited to be part of this competition.